Hi, I am Sri Lakshmi, working as Assistant Professor in CSE Department in Gokaraj Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this video, I am going to introduce database management systems, the introduction part. So, in the introduction part, in the first unit, I will be covering the concepts like definition of database, definition of DBMS, applications of databases, DBMS versus flat file system, advantages of DBMS and disadvantages of DBMS. So these are the fundamental concepts which an engineering student after entering into second year in the DBMS subject he or she should be able to understand. First, I will be introducing what is the definition of database. A database is an organized collection of data. It is the collection of tables, queries, reports, views, and other objects. As seen in the diagram, here we can see there is an instructor table. It is a database because here we have a table that is consisting of fields ID, name, department name, and salary. If we don't use the database, simply we will write ID, name, department name and salary in a normal text file. And in front of ID, we will write each individual ID of the student or instructor here. So, looking at the entire data, if you write in a text file, at a glance, it's very difficult for us to understand. So, if we present it in the form of a table like this, then anybody can easily understand what this table conveys to us. A database is of this form. It is actually different types of tables, and also we will be having how to write queries on these tables and also present in the form of reports and what are the views to the database we will see further. In this, I will be explaining what is database management system. We have already seen what is a database. Now we will be seeing what is database management system. A database management system, it is a collection of programs which enables us to store, modify and extract the information from the database. In the last slide I was explaining a database is consisting of data, and this database management system is the one which is managing and storing the database, and also we can insert, modify, update, delete. What are all the operations we can perform? That can be done using database management system. A database management system is consisting of different applications, users, other database management systems, and the storage area is nothing but the database. These are the various other databases we can see here. Relational database, it can be hierarchical database, flat files, object databases, different types of databases we can use. In this way, a DBMS is interacting, it is providing an interface between the users and the database. Suppose the user, for example, we will say, suppose we want to create a student database management system. Then, first of all, we should create a database, and after that, we will insert the data in the database, and later on, whenever we want, we will select the required fields in the database, and then we may modify and also delete. So that is about a database management system. It is a software which is providing all these types of operations. Next, we will be seeing what are the various applications of databases. Right now, so many companies or organizations, we are seeing that data is increasing rapidly day by day, and databases are the fundamental the storage system which a company should use. We can see here different applications like railway reservation system. Also we can see a database management system only they will be using, library management system, banking, education sector, credit card transactions in banks, social media sites, telecommunications, finance, online shopping, HR management in corporate companies, manufacturing divisions. So likewise, there are plenty of applications we can see. Next, we will be seeing database versus file system. Like the file system was the traditional organization, the traditional method of organizing the data. Database is the advanced technology when compared to the file system. So we can say that initially we started with file system and later on we entered into the database management system. We can see here the various comparisons we can see with respect to data definition, data redundancy, cost, the usage, and also the different views. Initially, if we say the database management system is a collection of interrelated data, and the flat file is also, it is also a storage mechanism, but it will store the data in the text file. Like I said in the beginning, how we can store ID, salary, and name. Simply we will type them. ID is this, a name is this. Like this, we will keep on every line by line. We will store the data. But at the end, if we store likewise some 100 records, at a glance we cannot understand what is the data in a flat file system. But whereas in the case of DBMS, since we are using tables, looking at a glance, I mean having a glance, it will be easy for us to understand what the data is. Next one is data redundancy. In DBMS, there is no problem of data redundancy because it has got its own mechanisms to avoid this redundancy, like maintaining keys like primary key, such type of mechanisms. Whereas in flat files, we don't have such mechanisms. Cost. Coming to the cost, DBMS softwares are very costly and updates are also required. Flat files are not that cost effective because DBMS software, it is employing certain mechanisms to maintain security and providing different views. For this reason, the cost also is more. Usually, if you see the usage, most of the large companies are using DBMS software and small organizations will be using the flat file system. Coming to the views, view is nothing but a window or a access mechanism that is provided for the database. So in DBMS, we can create different types of views. Like for the student database management system, student will have his own view, faculty will have their own view, transport people will have their own view. Like that, in a college, we can have different types of views to the same data. Whereas in the case of flat file system, we don't have any such mechanisms. Everybody can access the file system, and that is the reason data is not secure, we can say, in flat file system. That is about the differences between databases and file system. So based upon the requirement, it is up to us whether to use file system or database system. Small organizations will be using flat file system and large organizations will be using the database management systems. So coming to the advantages of DBMS, we can say data redundancy is avoided, data consistency is more here because the same data will be reflected in all the tables. It's not that in one table the name for a particular student or ID is one name and in another table it is different. It should not be the case in DBMS. The data should be consistent everywhere. For a particular ID, the name should be same in all the tables. Next, for example, we say it has got its own control mechanisms over concurrency also. Concurrency is multiple operations on the same database. Next, we can see the backup and recovery procedures are also implemented in DBMS because periodically it is required for the ease of maintaining the data. And data independence. Data independence is automatically employed so that different tables will have different data and all of them are linked by means of keys, we can say. Coming to the disadvantages of DBMS, of course, cost is more because it has more security mechanisms, and different keys are maintained, storage is more. For all these reasons, cost of hardware and software is more, and data conversions are more. Its cost is more because we need to convert one type of files into the format that is maintained in the database. Next, the training that is required is also more for using the databases, and also databases sometimes may be damaged. That is the reason sometimes we may lose the data. So these are some of the disadvantages. Thank you.